It's 7:30 p.m. on a Tuesday night in St. Paul, Minnesota. Emma is standing in the kitchen, dinner still half made on the stove, when she hears it, the sound she's been dreading all day. "Lily, I said stop!" Her 6-year-old daughter is melting down again. Full tears, full volume. Over what? A crayon. A blue crayon she couldn't find. Emma takes a breath. She counts to 3. She tries the calm voice she read about in 3 different parenting books. Nothing works. Later, after Lily is finally asleep, Emma sits on the couch and opens her phone. She starts typing, "Why is my kid so emotional?" Then, "How to stop tantrums." Then, at 11:47 p.m., "Why is parenting so hard?" If you've been there, if you've sat in that exact exhaustion, this video is for you. Because here's what nobody told Emma and what nobody told most of us. The problem isn't your child, and it isn't you. The problem is that we're using a parenting playbook that wasn't designed for the kids we're raising in the world we're living in. And there's a country that figured this out decades ago. Finland has been ranked the #1 happiest country in the world for 7 years in a row. 7 years. Finnish children consistently rank in the top 5 on global academic assessments. PISA 2023 placed them among the best in the world in reading, math, and science. But here's the part that surprises most people. Finnish kids don't start formal academics until age 7. Before that, there's very little structured learning at all. So how do you get some of the happiest, most academically successful children in the world? Without the pressure, without the punishment, without the yelling? The answer isn't a parenting hack. It's not a trick. It's a philosophy. And it's built on 3 specific concepts that Finnish parents practice so consistently, they've almost forgotten they're doing it. Today, we're going to break down all 3. You don't need to move to Helsinki. You don't need to overhaul your entire home. You just need to understand what these concepts actually do to a child's brain, and then decide which one to try first. The first concept is called Ulkoilu. It's a Finnish word that translates roughly to outdoor time, but that translation doesn't capture what it actually means in Finnish culture. Ulkoilu isn't recess. It isn't letting kids play outside when the weather is nice. It's a daily, non-negotiable practice, rain or shine, cold or warm. Finnish children spend an average of 1 to 2 hours outdoors every single day, including during the school day. Finnish schools have a legal requirement for outdoor breaks every 45 minutes of instruction. In winter, with temperatures dropping well below freezing, children still go outside. There's a Finnish saying that captures the attitude perfectly. There's no bad weather, only bad clothing. Now, you might be wondering, what does going outside have to do with raising calm kids? A 2018 study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology measured cortisol levels in children before and after outdoor nature play. Cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone. It's what activates the fight-or-flight response. The children in this study showed a 21% reduction in cortisol after just 20 minutes of unstructured outdoor time. 21%. That means before your child has even had breakfast, the single most effective thing you can do to reduce their stress reactivity for the rest of the day is to get them outside. Not calm them down, not manage their emotions, just get them out the door. Emma started doing this almost by accident. She began taking Lily outside every morning before school, not as a parenting strategy, just because the mornings felt less chaotic when they moved. Within 2 weeks, she noticed Lily's meltdowns were smaller, less frequent. They didn't disappear, but they were manageable in a way they hadn't been before. That's Ulkoilu, not magic, just biology. The second concept is Sisu. Sisu is one of those Finnish words that doesn't have a direct English translation. The closest equivalent is something like grit or inner strength, but Sisu goes deeper than that. It's the ability to keep going when things are hard. Not because someone is pushing you, but because you've built a relationship with difficulty that doesn't terrify you. Finnish parents practice Sisu by doing something most modern parents find extremely difficult. They let their children struggle. Not suffer, struggle. When Lily can't tie her shoes, the Finnish instinct isn't to tie them for her. It isn't to distract her. It's to say, I know this is hard. Keep going. I'm right here. And then to actually wait. A Stanford meta-analysis published in 2021 reviewed 87 separate studies on children's response to challenge and frustration. The consistent finding: children who are allowed to experience manageable difficulty and work through it with emotional support but without rescue develop significantly stronger emotional regulation, persistence, and self-confidence than children who are either sheltered from struggle or left to struggle alone. The key phrase is with emotional support, but without rescue. This is not about being a tough parent. It's not about withholding help. It's about being present, being warm, and trusting that your child can do hard things, because your child needs to know that you believe that. When Emma stopped jumping in every time Lily hit a wall, something unexpected happened. Lily started saying, "I can do it," before Emma had a chance to help. Not every time, but enough times that Emma noticed. That's Sisu, presence without rescue. The third concept is Leikki. Leikki means play, but Finnish play is a specific thing. It's unstructured. It's child-directed. It's not educational play, not guided play, not play with an agenda. It's children deciding what to do and doing it without adult management. In Finland, Leikki is treated as developmentally serious. It is not considered wasted time. Finnish early childhood education is built around the understanding that children learn social rules, emotional negotiation, creativity, and self-regulation primarily through free play, not through instruction. A 2020 study published in the journal Child Development followed 3,000 children across 8 countries over 4 years. The children who had the most unstructured playtime showed significantly better executive function, the ability to plan, focus, and manage impulses by age 8 than children in more structured environments. Executive function, by the way, is a stronger predictor of academic success than IQ. Emma started giving Lily 1 hour of pure free play after school. No screen time, no scheduled activity, no suggestions about what to play. Just, here is the space, here is the time, you decide. The first few days, Lily kept asking, "But what do I do?" Emma kept answering the same way, "Whatever you want." It felt uncomfortable. It felt like nothing was happening. By the end of the first week, Lily had built an entire world out of couch cushions, blankets, and a collection of rocks Shed brought inside from the yard. She played in it for 90 minutes without interrupting Emma once. That's Leikki. Trust the play. So here's what Finnish parents know that most of us were never taught. Calm isn't a trait some children are born with. It's a nervous system state that children learn to return to when they've been given the right conditions to practice it. Ulkoilu gives their bodies a biological reset. Sisu gives them confidence that hard moments are survivable. Leikki gives their brains the space to process, create, and regulate on their own terms. You don't have to do all 3 perfectly starting tomorrow. Emma didn't. She started with just 1, 20 minutes outside before school, and built from there. The research doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency over time. Now, if you want to understand where your child fits in the bigger picture, how the emotional skills they're building right now translate directly into long-term well-being and financial confidence, we have a full breakdown of that in the next video. I'll link it right here when it's live. And if this video gave you even one thing to try this week, share it with one other parent who needs it. That's how this kind of knowledge spreads. Before you go, I want to ask you something directly. Which of these 3 feels hardest for you right now? Ulkoilu, getting outside consistently even when schedules are packed. Sisu, letting your child struggle without jumping in to fix it. Or Leikki, actually trusting that unstructured play is enough. Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'll reply to every answer in the first 24 hours. See you in the next one.